Question 7 is coming from functions. The function f is defined by f of x, which is equal to 1, then plus 3 out of x minus 2 for x greater than 2. Then part A, state the range of f. Now they are saying x here is greater than 2. So whichever value that you are going to put here, let's say we first put a 3. 3 minus 2, that will be what? That will be a 1. So 3 over 1, that will be 3. So meaning the answer you are getting a 4. Then put a 4 here, put a 5, put whatever. So whichever answer you are going to get here, there is a fraction here which you are adding on 1. Are we there? So because you are adding something onto 1, all the answers you're going to get are going to be greater than 1. So meaning the range of f is going to be f of x greater than 1. As simple as that. Okay? So let me write something here. We are always adding, okay, we are always adding something to a 1. Okay? Meaning whatever we get is greater than 1. As simple as that. Okay, part B. Obtain an expression for the inverse and state the domain of that inverse. Okay, so if my inverse of the function is equal to y, take f this other side, then we shall have x here, which is equal to f of y. In other words, interchange x and y. So wherever there is x, you put a y. So 1 plus 3 out of y minus 2. And then the next thing to do is to make y the subject of the formula. So first take this one here. I will get x minus 1, which is equal to 3 over y minus what? 2. Then I cross multiply. So when I cross multiply, y minus 2 will come here. Okay, then it will multiply with this x minus 1. And then from there, I will have to divide all through by x minus 1, not so, on both sides. So that means I will just write y minus 2, which is equal to 3, then out of x minus 1. You see that? Then take the 2 this side. That means y is going to be equal to 3 out of x minus 1, then plus what? Plus 2. So this simply implies, by the way, you can take this one further and you say, you can write your answer as this one, but I can take it further and I say the LCM is x minus 1, right? So here we'll have 3, then plus this 2 times this one here, we shall get 2x, then minus the 2. So meaning altogether this inverse of the function is going to be 2x, and then 3 minus the 2, that one gives us a positive 1. So 2x plus 1, then out of x minus 1. As simple as that. Then the domain. If I have something here, values of x, and then I get values of y, which will be the f of x. If x acts on this value, if f acts on these values, we shall get f of x out. Then the function which undoes what a function has done is what we call the inverse. All right. Now, what we put in the function is the domain of that function. So this is the domain of f. And then what comes out is the range of that function. Okay, this is the range of f. And then, just like I've said that what we put in the function is the domain, that means if the inverse of the function is beginning from here, and then this is its output, this simply implies that this one is going to be its domain. So domain of the inverse, and then here we shall have the range of the inverse. So here they want us to set the domain of the inverse. So the domain of the inverse is actually the range of f. But we write the range in terms of the function. We write the domain in terms of the variable, the independent variable. Now, the range of f, already we have found it here. This is the one. But we are not going to write this as the range. We replace this f of x with the x, the independent variable of this inverse of the function. Okay? So, I will therefore say domain domain of f here is going to be x greater than 1. As simple as that. Then next, they are saying the function g is defined by g of x, which is equal to x minus 2 for x greater than 0. Obtain an expression for g f of x. So the expression for g f of x, that means we are composing f into the g. Okay? So you are having g f of x. You got where there is x in the g, and then you put there f of x. Okay, so what is our f of x? Our f of x was given as 1 plus 3 out of x minus 2. Okay, now there is this other minus 2 here. Now, we have the LCM here, which is going to be x minus what? 2. Okay, now this is over 1. So x minus 2 divided by 1, you get x minus 2. Not so? Then times the 1 here. So you will have x minus 2. Then plus this 3 here. And then at the end of which all we shall multiply by 1? By 2. Okay? And then I'm going to also do the same thing here. So let us first simplify this one here. This one is giving us a positive 1, right? That is a positive 1. Then 2, multiply all through by 2. So 2 times the x, we shall get 2x. And then this one is a positive 1. Then times 2, that will be a positive what? 2. Okay? Then out of x minus 2, then minus this 2 here. Then just get this, multiply in this. So we shall get this one as the denominator. So we have 2x, then plus 2. Then when this one multiplies with everything here, we shall get negative 2x, then plus the 4. And then from here, we can see that the 2x here disappears, okay? Then 2 plus 4, that will be a 6. So we are getting 6 out of x minus 2. As simple as that.